Hi, grade ones, it's Mrs. Paonessa. Today we are going to be talking about digital citizenship. So usually in the first week of school, we're talking about citizenship, and that means being a good member of a community and doing your jobs and being kind to other people. But since we're doing online learning at home, we're talking about digital citizenship. And digital means on the computer or on a tablet or on some kind of a device. So that's the kind of citizenship we're talking about today. And I have a little story for you to read, and then I'm going to read it to you, and then you have some activities to do. So it's called Once Upon a Time Online, just like our online learning. And there's going to be some characters in here you even recognize. Once upon a time, not long ago, a boy named Jack watched a beanstalk grow. He started to climb it, but from somewhere up high, a tightly wrapped package fell from the sky. I wonder where that came from. It's a present, thought Jack. He untied the string and discovered a flat, shiny thing. What do you think it is? What are you? Jack asked. And what do you do? He ran off to look for someone who knew. He found Cinderella with bucket and mop. I know, she declared. It's called a laptop. Cinders threw down her mop, and before Jack could stop her, she became the first fairy tale online shopper. I think we've all been doing a lot of online shopping now because sometimes you couldn't go to the stores before. It can do lots of stuff, but the best thing of all, with this laptop's help, I shall go to the ball. I wonder how she's going to use the laptop to go to the ball. What do you think? Then Little Red Riding Hood peeped round the door. I've outgrown my cloaks. I could use some more. She sat down and ordered 2 red cloaks with hoods and a phone just in case she got lost in the woods. That sounds like it's going to be a lot of money. Soon Rapunzel swept in with her hair piled high and exclaimed, "There is something I just have to buy." The 3 little pigs dropped in looking for sticks and quickly bought straw and a truckload of bricks. What do you think they're going to do with that? Look at all the things they're buying. Whew. Then the big bad wolf, with a huff and a puff, pushed his way in and said, "That's enough! You've all had a turn, now the laptop's all mine, and I'm going to use it for gaming online." Early next morning, hooray! They all cheered when all of the things they had ordered appeared. Does that ever happen at your house? It happens at mine all the time. Then Mr. Paonessa gets grouchy at me because there's Amazon boxes on the front step every day. Cinderella got ready and went to the ball without needing her fairy godmother at all. With the help of her phone and a clever new app, Red Riding Hood set out to follow a map. She didn't need a map because she had the maps out. The little pigs' houses were built on the double. Wolf was too busy gaming to cause any trouble. Look, he's on his video games all day long. Stop bugging the pigs. And Rapunzel didn't have to let down her hair. She just turned on her tablet, and the prince was right there. So they all lived happily ever after until... See, technology can be good and helpful for us. Like, it's helping us right now to learn together. Before, you wouldn't have been able to see me without a computer. Cinderella was given a very long bill. Then the 3 pigs got bored and started complaining that life was too dull when the wolf was just gaming. They're bored. And Red Riding Hood, busy watching her screen, walked into some brambles that she should have seen. She's too busy looking at her phone, she crashed. "Help!" cried Rapunzel from up in her tower. My tablet's not worked for over an hour. And the big bad wolf didn't know what to do when the giant wanted to play on the laptop too. How I wish we'd never even seen a laptop. Someone, please make it stop. Suddenly, ping! Out of thin air, Cinderella's own fairy godmother was there. Don't worry, she said. All will be fine. But you must ask a grown-up before going online. With a wave of her wand, the bill went away. Fairy godmothers are allowed to use magic to pay. Now, children, she said, you've only begun to discover online time to have fun. She showed Rapunzel new styles for her hair and taught the wolf that it's good to share. Wolf said, I guess gaming together is fun, even though Little Red Riding Hood won. While Jack and the Giants worked on 2 screens to make a home movie called Our Magic Beans. Now, when going online for something or other, everyone checks first with the fairy godmother. The fairy tale folk are all feeling just fine, living happily ever after online. Now, you probably don't have a fairy godmother in your house, so who do you have to ask when you want to go online? That's right, probably your parents. And the thing I really like about this story that reminded me, when Cinderella got her long bill of all the things she had to pay for because she was online shopping, that reminds me that things that happen online are really happening in real life too. They don't just stay on the computer. So the words we say on our computer matter because that's going to a real person and that they hear that. So that's something to remember, and it's really important to remember to ask your, not fairy godmother because you don't have one, but your mom or dad before you go on the computer. And we're going to be on the computer lots this year doing good things. We learned the good things about technology too on here. Like learning, we're going to be doing learning activities. You get to do lessons with me, but you have to be careful with what you do. So today your job is going to be to sit down with your family and make a pledge. And a pledge is a promise that you're making to yourself about internet safety and that you're going to be kind and you're going to be a good digital citizen. And then there's some coloring sheets you can do too. And tomorrow, you're going to love it. There's a really fun computer game you can play that teaches you about being a good digital citizen. So it's another fun thing. Good thing, fun, and you're learning something. So there is good things too. It's not all bad, but we just have to be safe like we are in real life. I hope you have a great day.